Hey everybody, welcome back to Greatest Good Tarot. Hope you're doing well and trying to keep out of mischief. This is a current events reading. Whether or not this alleged Labour Starmer reboot thing they're plotting and planning and scheming it appears in the media this weekend. Just gone. Whether or not it's actually going to go and do anything or if it's just absolute rubbish. However, first, just a bit of housekeeping. There is an obnoxious countdown that is on the website right now. As I record this, it's 15 days, 1 hour, 38 minutes and 30-ish seconds, which tells you exactly when I recorded this. But that is the cutoff date. On the 16th of December at 11:59 p.m. GMT is that's the line in the sand where no more orders can be received to be delivered before Christmas. Okay, that's very important. Everything received before then will be delivered before Christmas. Everything received with a date of 17th of December onwards will be ignored and will not be delivered until January 2025. Can you believe we're already there at that time of the year? Again, that kind of stuff. They will be delivered on a first-come, first-served basis. That means from the 17th of December, there will be no 3 to 5 day delivery-ish. There will be no quick turnaround services. There will be nothing of that because you know why? I'm planning to go and get absolutely chunky over a lovely Festivus din-dins and get rather drunk on port. That is the plan. I'm a simple person. I'm a very, very simple person. So just so you know, that is the deadline. Go and do. Fly, my pretties, fly. However, if you want, as an example, if you were interested in doing the 12-month forecast for 2025, or a kind of coming up kind of Celtic Cross, that kind of thing, for January 2025, you can order them from the 17th of December. Does that make sense? Okay, so if you need it now, get it in quick. If you don't, if you're all right and it's so absolutely fine, because there is no choice, then you can record it or order it, and it will be recorded in January, okay, from the 17th of December. That is the cutoff. Well, 16th is the cutoff, 17th is the new day. I don't know. I'm confusing myself now. I'm confuddling myself. I'm so sorry. Anyway, will this stuttering Starmer reboot work for the greatest good for all concerned? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Always be appreciative. And I am very appreciative, can I just say? I don't want to be top of the class or anything, but I am extraordinarily appreciative. Two of Swords, blinded by the actual issues. Sometimes this is a decision, not making a choice. This feels like they're blinded, they're blinkered, they're trying to make a situation, they're trying to make decisions, but they're blinded, they've cut the nose off to spite the face, that kind of energy. All right. Queen of Swords. Somebody's finally going to tell them about it. Someone's finally up in the upper echelons of Labour Party are finally going to go, you done screwed up. It's you, not the party, it's you, not the party, bunny flops. But there's going to be this honesty. Very blunt, bit cold, but to the point kind of energy. Ace of Wands. Finally, they get the aha moment. Oh, really? Whoops-a-daisy. But there's also kind of like trying to work out how to get out of this situation. So it's like, you don't know what's really going on, mate. Oh, but I've got working people. I do actually sound like that bloke from Rainbow. Yeah, Bungle or Bogle, wherever his name was. It was the first time I've heard it then. The amount of people have said it in the comments, and I've finally caught on. working. Oh, no, I haven't been to the sherry yet. No, I haven't been near it yet. No, it's not Christmas time for that yet. Quite close yet. But a hot chocolates with Baileys is is staring me out at the moment. But yeah, so the ace of matches or ace of wands is that kind of, okay, how do we fix this? How do we make this work? That kind of stuff. Looking at the blunt truth of it. But that it's these two cards, the Queen of Swords and the King of Pentacles, feel very much like upper echelons of Labour. Interesting that it's not what people like working people are saying. It's more about the party's upset that's causing the mischief. And the Ace of Wands is like, I can fix this. Oh, I think, and it's like, no, you can't, because the King of Pentacles is the glorified Excel spreadsheet guru of the deck. So it's not about the money; it's about the value, the worth, the proposition, the thing that and it's like, no, mate, you're offering nothing. Six of Swords, trying to get into calmer shores, that mini leap of faith that I like to call it as, kind of trying to move on, but there's baggage there. They're trying to like get things away from it, but they can't, whatever they do, they can't get away from it. And here it is, the world, the new cycle. But this is kind of, they've tried to do this before. We just hadn't noticed. They've tried to do this before. This was kind of feeling a bit off. And it's only until we got here that it's dawned on me that they tried to take a leap of faith, this moving into calmer shores. They tried to change like I said, we hadn't noticed. Try to change the record, that kind of thing. Have this new cycle. But the progress is like, nope, no one will leave it. I suppose over the time they've tried to throw curveballs, and they've tried to do different things and distractions and stuff. So I can kind of understand that, but nothing's worked. Nothing's worked, and that's why it's like, your ideas suck, mate. There's nothing going on here. King of Swords, Queen and King of Swords. We've now got the power couple going here. This is another upper echelons of Labour. No one, it's like at the moment, I'm not getting a Rayner, I'm not getting a Street in, I'm not getting Rachel from Accounts, I'm not getting anybody. That's kind of stuttering Starmer, a little bit kind of energy, but overall, I think that's just like the parliamentary kind of cabinet office kind of feeling. Them collectively going, but we're going to try and do something new. We're gonna do things. But there's all these people against them now within the own party. King of Swords here. It feels like a she. I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of her either. Feels like a woman. Feels like anyway. They listen to their court, they listen to their advisors and take informed, educated decisions. And this kind of like their right-hand man, their left-hand man kind of energy, kind of all these people are coming to them, union, doing their threats and kind of holding them to account, all these other people and stuff. It's all kind of building up. And finally, it's like, it's always about the money in it, though. As soon as Unite, their biggest kind of donor, suddenly go, we're not going to fund anybody, any candidate, any MP that supports Starmer. Suddenly it's like, oh, okay, hold on. Maybe we've done a boo-boo. Whoopsie. Oops-a-daisy. But yeah, this one feels like the one in charge of the Labour Party, the real kind of, and it feels like a woman who's just like, enough's enough. This is ridiculous. 10 of Swords. You've betrayed the working people. You've betrayed the country. You've betrayed this. You've betrayed that. You've betrayed us. This is the end of the cycle here. This is the Ten of Swords, kind of a new dawn, new day, a new start. But this is the point where it's like, you go or we kick you out. We'll all work against you individually. Kind of like it's kind of got the energy of like Boris Johnson's kind of cabinet, where one after another they all resign. Do you know what I mean? It's that kind of energy. Universe, then it's some like infinite growth, infinite possibilities, infinite like opportunities, all that kind of stuff. Once the baggage is gone. Overarching death, yes. Line in the sand, rebirth, reborn. Like I was saying up here, I think, line in the sand, what has been has gone. Stutter and Starmer, that kind of stuff. All that baggage is gone. And it's the rebirth, reborn. This feels like a double whammy card, actually. This is kind of emphasizing what they've been trying to do, which hasn't worked. And now this is where the upper echelons are now getting involved. And it's like that rebirth, reborn, renewal, that restart, reboot. But it's kind of like see what I mean? It's like a double whammy. It's like two different parties doing two different, all for the same goal. Underlying energy, 7 of Swords. Once again, deceit, words, deception, betrayal again. From down here with they are livid. Everyone's livid. So now we've got the baseline reading, the foundation to this reading. We're going to use other cards to go on top and stuff like that. While I am doing so, while I'm going to reach over here, it's not going to take this long, but I'm going to say it anyway. I've already got them. Do you see what I mean? It's just, they're right there. It's just, I don't know why I said it. While I'm doing that, I would like to say a huge thank you for everyone's support with the Santa tracker that's been launched and the relaxing instrumental music that is there 24/7 for you to kind of help guide you breathing if you need a moment to ground and that kind of stuff. The reason the music one, which is the relaxing one, that is now another greatest good project that will be there, that we're going to be adding more music to it as time goes on and that kind of stuff. And I think I'm hearing that I may have uploaded 1 or 2 files by mistake over there that are not in tune with what we're supposed to be doing there. So I'm going to fix that after I've recorded this, or go peruse the 4-5 hours of music that is there to double check that I've put all the right ones up there. Okay. So that's a service that's going to stick. Okay. So you know where you need, if you need a moment to breathe at lunchtime or whatever it is, put your earbuds in or headphones on or whatever, or even your phone speaker. Go to your car or whatever you need to do and then put it on for like 5-10 minutes to kind of breathe along to the rhythm of the music, right? To ground yourself, to kind of release that rubbish, yeah? To kind of level yourself up again, back to where that's what it's designed to do. And personally, I've used it quite a few times myself. I normally just have it on a playlist here, but it's like, oh, this is brilliant. I could go anywhere and then just push play from the channel and it's there. So I'm loving it too, personally. If you enjoy it too, that's even better. But it's like, mainly, I'm just being a lazy sausage. The other one is the Santa tracker, which I know was a bit left field. But it's the 2 reasons for it. One, I'm actually trying to break the system. The system that is running Newswiki and that stream over there that was doing the petitions over here has been upgraded slightly. And that is kind of the cutting edge technology. Even though it doesn't look like it, that is cutting edge technology. All the snow, for example, is randomly on the fly generated, that kind of stuff, or it's supposed to be. And hopefully we're trying to break the system with the Santa thing. Okay. That's the idea. So while it's helpful for if you've got children and stuff like that, and you want them to kind of, have a safe place for them to go to kind of like double check that, where Santa is on the day and all that kind of stuff. And there will be more Christmas music going up there just to listen along if you want. However, the main goal and the main kind of reason for it is it's purposely there to try and break the system that I'm trying to build as a test bed for where Newswiki is going to go next year. Okay. With streaming and other things that I've got planned for that. So that's what that's there for. And it's just a bit of fun at the same time. Okay. I didn't want to do it on the music one because I think the music one is much more important. The relaxing kind of breathing and all that kind of stuff. That's fundamental. And that's kind of using version 1 tech that we know works and is stable. That is running on the Santa Tracker one is running on 1.5 kind of version, if you get me. As we get ready for next year, where hopefully we'll be at version 2 and off we go. All right. So just so you know, and they'll be both being up all the time. Obviously, the Santa Tracker one will finish some point on Boxing Day. I think I've programmed it to. Well, at some point, I don't know when. It's off the top of my head. I don't know. And the other one, the music one is continuous. That'll be forever kind of thing. That's a evergreen one. So you always know where it is. You always know it's available. No matter where you are, what you're doing, you've got access to it. All right. All you need is a internet connection via your mobile phone or obviously laptop or tablet or whatever. But it's there. All right. So then, now we've got all that shenanigans out the way. Just wanted to keep you up to date. It's the first time I've really been able to sit down and tell you about it, really. Let's get with the prediction deck, where it's going. Where's all this going? For the greatest good for all concerned. Thank you. Always be appreciative. Oh, wow. Battleship came out. I'll shuffle one more time, I've been told. But Battleship is a footnote here. The game is on between them all. And I've been told to leave that down there. Okay. It's always water with Labour, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's always water. So, hiding something. He's hiding a lot, isn't he? There's definitely a secret here. So many people involved. Exactly what we're talking about here with the Queen of Swords, the King of Buttons, or Pentacles, sorry. The King of Swords, which feels like a lady. That kind of thing. There's a lot of people involved all saying the same thing. Meanwhile, Starmer is just trying to keep his head down and, get on with it, what his day-to-day duties, whatever they seem to be these days. I don't know what's going on with him, but it's just day-to-day stuff. Sorry, I found coffee. Cheers. I'm getting low on coffee as well. I've just realised, oh dear. I need to get more coffee. Thankfully, some people with super chats and super thanks funding the coffee. So it's don't worry, I've stocked up since your kind, generous stuff. So it's all right. I'm going to get some in a minute. Thank you muchly. Mainstream news. They're even turning on him. That's what I'm feeling here. It's very much kind of, they've tried to play along, they've tried to hide it, they've tried to do everything, they've tried to be neutral, they've tried to be all those kind of shenanigans. Nothing's working. Nothing, this spin is not working. Even they are now coming on board to add extra pressure. Joining forces. That's weird. That is weird. I don't know why this feels like, this thing is, when I lay down the card with the hiding something, for the new boys and girls, we always look at where the cards kind of are touching each other and the triangles they make and all that kind of stuff. So hiding something felt like kind of stuttering Starmer and all his stuff in it, all his skeletons in the closet kind of energy, right? Now I've put this down here with the joining forces. It almost feels, I don't get why, because the energy of the hiding something has suddenly changed. It's kind of skewed a little bit. And I'm unsure why. I don't know if it's the secrets are going to come out because so many people know them kind of energy, and they're kind of joining forces in that respect. But this triangle here does feel very off. It could be positive, but it just energetically feels off. Prepare. Heavy burdens. There's definitely preparation going. Let me just put this over here. There you go. So oh no, that's the worst place to put it. Oh, there, we found a new place. We found a new place where no light shines. brilliant. It's shining actually in my eyes, but for the camera, it's all right. So it's good. So the heavy burdens here is just like they're trying to prepare, they're trying to organize stuff, but the heavy burdens are mainly from the mainstream media now. They won't let it go. This budget. Notice how, and just reflect on this a little bit. Yeah. Notice how it's been almost month and a half, 6 weeks, kind of something like that since the budget. Something like that, isn't it? And we're still talking about it. It's like everyone's talking about it. It's like most 9 times out of 10, after like 2 or 3 weeks, the news cycle's moved on, but no one will let it go. You know, with the farmers and the pensioners and all, you know, so on and so forth. It's just everyone, the small businesses, everyone's just no, we're not letting this one go. Hence the heavy burden. Even the mainstream media are now reporting on this. Within reason, if you get me. It's still skewed, but it's still there, you know, and it's building. Public life burnout. There we go. Cyber attack. This actually feels like social media won't shut up about it, no matter how many times people are arrested. Unexpected result down the bottom here. Fire. Yes. This is you and me, baby. This is our passion. We're gaining it back. It's like, no, this is not right. This is not fair. This is not this, not that. Holding people to account like never before. Because the problem is, I think, is that a lot of people within the bubble think, oh, this is the normal chatter of noise. It's only like the longer it's been going on, it's like, okay, this is not normal. This is not right. This is not the way it normally is. You see what I'm saying? Because they're now seeing it, because they're in the bubble, they just think it's just chatter. But now, because of the prolongedness of it, it's like, oh, okay, this is something different. And that's why more and more people are becoming more concerned and more like, this feels like a health thing will be the excuse. It feels as if there is going to be some form of health burden, that kind of thing. Underlying energy, social media, exactly, the cyber attack. It felt exactly the same sort of energy there. I don't know if I said it or not, but it just feels like this constant energy there. Wow, nice. Nice. Right, I'm liking this reading. I did say, I'm just to mention it, I did say that in July he'd be out by Christmas. I'm just putting it out there. But he's the sort of person, and this is the biggest issue here, he's the sort of arrogant person that will purposefully hold off until after Christmas, like the week between Christmas, New Year, that kind of thing. He's that sort of arrogance to still have some sort of win. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I beat them anyway. Ha ha. Even though, shut up, sit down, go away. So let's have a look here. How's any advice? Sorry, I was having so many kind of pieces of information came in that none of them were relevant right there. It was like okay, fine, but I'm trying to shuffle and get advice. Advice. And how's this going to go? 6 of Swords again. Moving on into calmer waters. We've already had it once back down here. Now we've got it again. It's like, but feels like the reboot this week. Oh, we're working people. We can't stop doing it now. I know some people get really offended by it and get like, "Well, shut up." I don't care. It's my new favourite hobby. Working people. And now it sounds like bungle or burgle or whatever it is for Rainbow. Before my time. But now I've Googled it. And it's like, oh. I'm not saying you're old. I am not. I'm just saying I'm just a little younger than you. I'm just, put it out there. But this feels like the reboot. Our working people, we're all new labour. New and improved with 30% extra working people. No, Labour. Well done, us. But it ain't going to work. Look at that. And look at it. Everyone's still focusing on the three. The pensioners, the farmers, and the petition of the general election. They're still focusing with the Five of Cups on the things that they don't want, you to look at. Interesting, this is pretty much the same hooded figure there. Very similar. But he's being forced to see the three things that he's screwed up on. No matter how it's like, working people, let's go this way. No. You've got to focus on the three miss-ups you've accumulated and the rest. But, Three of Cups fallen. The Four of Pentacles trying to find... All two wanted to come out with this one. Four of Pentacles trying to hold on for dear life kind of energy. It's coming across as desperation. Hawk lady. Very nice indeed. Oh, I haven't seen the girl for a little while. Oh, I've missed her. I have missed her. So this feels like society as a whole. We've accumulated the work. We've built bridges. We've connected with each other. The amount of people, working people, that is. Sorry, I will stop at some point. But it's so much fun. The amount of people within the village, the greatest good village, that have now, through the different streams and stuff, and in the chat rooms and things, have been talking and getting to know each other and building friendships there and supporting each other and that kind of stuff. That's what we're doing here, the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah? Look at what we've already built. Look at the change that has happened just amongst ourselves. This kind of unburdening of it. The kind of, if this is your problem, we ain't taking it on. You sort it. Take responsibility. That kind of thing. And then the Wheel of Fortune upright. Beautiful. Notice that he's desperately holding on for dear life, but we're not looking at him. Starmer. We are looking at the Wheel of Fortune. Hawk lady is looking over this way to the future. Four of Pentacles feels like with the eye line looks more at, oh, please look at, we know it's a falcon, by the way, but it's like looking at the Hawk lady to kind of go, oh, please look this way. It's like, no, I ain't looking your way. I'm annoyed. I'm not. You're in the doghouse. Go away. It's that kind of energy. Star card. Divinely guided. Trying to move on but can't. Divinely guided. Here we go. This is it, baby. North Star. Heading in the right direction. We're taking our control back. Remember, this is Pluto in Aquarius. Yeah, this is for the next 20 years. This is us, the building blocks of it, baby. This is where we're headed. It's where it's supposed to be. Hermit. Now we've proved what we can do. Now we need to reflect as a society about what the next star we want to build and head towards. Okay? Because the Hermit has always got the star in his lantern, his next North Star, where he wants to go on that horizon. Yeah? The next destination to plot into the kind of spiritual sat-nav where we're heading. So that's really nice to see. We've achieved one goal, but now it's not the time to kind of let go of the reins. Keep on going, baby. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, cutting out the crud, cutting out the stuff. Bit of a knee-jerk reactor, and we have been that a little bit recently, so we need to kind of, as a community, we need to kind of be a little bit careful of that, because we're trying to be better than them. Think of us as like the kind of, for the new boys and girls, just so we're all on the same page, try to be like Gandhi, just with better shoes and deodorant, okay? Think, just, as inspiration, as a mood board, as a mood board of how to move forward. Keep that in mind, okay? That's what you need to be. That's what we need to do. And I love how both of these cards, because I always look at the pictures and how they land, yeah, are looking at what we've achieved so far and what we can now reflect upon where we want to go next. So that's lovely. Judgment. Oh, speaking the truth there. Truth, knowledge. Calling it out. Being that, notice that we keep on calling out the truth of the situations. Notice how they are we're feeling like we're leaning more into spiritual world. And I don't care if you're through organized religions or through kind of spirituality, kind of hippie way of doing it, whatever way, as long as you reach the goal, as long as you get to the point where you're supposed to be, it doesn't bother me. Okay. So the star card is that. Then we've got the hermit, like we said, reflecting on where next to go. What is our calling individually? And then as a society is as well, kind of thing. And then we got the judgment card here, calling out more mishaps and rubbish and tomfoolery and all that kind of jazz. Holding everybody to account. If you want these jobs, if you want to get paid that stupid amount of monies, like twice, 3 times more than the average wage, then you've got to work for it, and you work for us. So sort this out, please. Is that kind of thing. Oh, but there's 9 of Wands. This feels like them, but we're in charge. You've elected us, not all of them, a majority of them not, to hold, like, to run the business, to as in like UK PLC, you know, the local councils and all that kind of stuff. You've employed us to do this. What are you doing? Notice how he's looking at all this, calling out. You've done this and done this and done this and done this, and you're rubbish and all that kind of stuff. And the wounded warrior, they're worn out. It feels very much like every level of government right now is burnt out for all their tomfoolery, all their stupidity. I think the only thing that's popped to mind that doesn't feel burnt out as a department is kind of media, sport, and something or other, that one, because they ain't done anything. What do? Just sit there tweeting stuff all day and watch YouTube videos. Now that actually sounds like I could get right behind. Vote me to be the next leader of the department. Not the whole leader of the department. No, screw that. I just want to be the head of the department of watching YouTube and retweeting stuff of media and sports and other things. But yeah, every department is worn out now because of this constant erosion of their authority, because no one's listening. No one cares what they've got to say. Yeah, but we don't care. Get out the way. All that kind of stuff. Last card, Tower. Oh, it's coming. It's happening. Emperor. Ooh. Quick decisions, quick communications, that kind of stuff. This Emperor feels foreign. This Emperor feels could be a Trumpy Trump, could be an Elon Musk, Daddy Elon. It could be one of the two. I think it's one of those two. Kind of, these feel like a blow after a blow after blow kind of energy. Kind of, if it was Trumpy Trump, kind of talking about the islands, what was it called? Oh, off the top of my head, it's just gone. Shago Islands, them lot, you know, and then kind of the economic issues at the UK and the tariff stuff and the this, that, and the other, and you're doing this wrong, and I'm not working with Starmer, I want to work with Farage, or you know, all this kind of blows after blow after blow kind of thing. And then Elon Musk is coming along going, I ain't coming, if, you know, some jumped up MPs demanding me to come over and that kind of thing about Southport when this, that, and the other. And I ain't doing this and that. It's like that kind of energy. Yeah. So it's kind of, it's one of those situations where it's definitely a foreign, definitely kind of in that kind of realm, Musk, Trumpy Trump, could even be someone like Putin, actually, kind of like telling it how it is, kind of exposing old biddy Biden, the cackling Harris, what Obama did, what Starmer's doing, all, you know, all that kind of stuff. It's something to do with quite a powerful foreign person from the UK who is spilling the tea, as the youth will say. Spilling the truth of the situation, exposing it out. Right, okay? This does not feel like there's normally, you know, for a Starmer reading, this normally is slimy Starmer kind of turning up, but this feels like somebody else, and it doesn't feel like the Labour echelon people either. This feels like outside of Labour. Wow. No, that didn't want to come out. So it was sliding off. Right. So then, here is the final round of the doobly-doos. Truth, knowledge, and wisdom, please, from the Cartoon Clarity. Truth, knowledge, and wisdom, please, for the Cartoon Clarity. Also, before we do this, just as a little kind of thing, we've also started. God, I know I've been busy. I've been very busy. For the rest of the well, up until Fesmas Day. We're an advent calendar that goes up to Fesmas Day. I know. Who would have thunk it? We've started a Christmas Advent tarot calendar thing. It's a random person that will never change. It's set up and will always be kind of day one. Who is this? Who are we going to be doing it? And then it's announced during the reading, and so on and so forth. So no one. So it's all blind, as if like a proper Advent is, and I quite enjoy it. And they're all predictions about what's going to happen to that person in 2025. Just a bit of fun. Just have a bit of fun. Just a little extra thing that I've decided to do. So go and check that out if you haven't already. There will be a playlist that you can catch up with as well. But as it's like day 2, as I post this, it's a bit easier to catch up. And they should be released every morning, UK time, like 8:30. I think I'm releasing them, or 8:15 or something like that. Something, right? So keep an eye out for that. All right. So then, and you think we're like, geez, he's doing a lot. January and February, I'm doing very little. All right. Pre-warn you now. I'm doing very little. I'm going to have a holiday. So then, truth, knowledge, wisdom for this spread, please. Oh, what do we want? Yeah, our worth, our desires as a community. That's what we were talking about over here, what we're talking about down the middle here. This is what is fundamental, okay? What do we desire? What is our value for us? What do we want to specifically focus upon as we move forward? Because we can easily splinter after this, but we need to be accumulative and kind of work together. Adventure, our new horizons. That is kind of the, it's almost like the full card of this deck, taking that leap of faith, that opportunity, exploring new ideas. What horizon, like I was saying over here, like your North Star, where on the horizon do you want to go to next? Exactly the same sort. That's quite literally what he's looking at the horizon. Where do we want to go? The introvert, I feel like they're separate here. They're falling apart. 9 of Wands, the wounded warrior. That's kind of pretty much every department of government, the councils, all that kind of stuff. This is having a knock-on effect all the way down the kind of the legislative kind of whatever they do. I don't even know what they do anymore. They're falling apart. They're falling out with each other. They're separated. They're no longer a cohesive team anymore. Were they ever? But I mean, from the outsider looking in, but this is more people are kind of quitting, people are leaving, people are taking early retirement, people, you know what I mean? It's eroding away, like I talked about up here somewhere. And the last card, relax, tranquility. That's you and me, baby. So we've got to make some decisions, like we said here in the middle, like we talked about. But apart from that, obviously where we want to go for the next horizon, like we were talking about, okay, as a community, but we can chill out, peace, relax. The only reason why it's making so much noise is because their butts are on the line and they're bitching about it. You and me, my dears, we are fine. And most of us just don't care. It's like, oh, boo-hoo, sort it out. Oh, dear, sort it out. Oh, mo, get on with it, sort it out. Yeah, this is their egos breaking. Yeah, they're not used to this kind of such a huge pushback. So kind of, especially as like, what is it? It was reported something like a third of Labour voters want a general election now in one poll. Starmer's kind of rating has gone even lower than it was before. I don't think anything else could go any lower than that, can it? But it's they found a way. He found a way. But it's that kind of thing. This is the breaking of their egos, their breaking of their sanity, as it were, if you get me. What has kept them in steadfast up to this point is just not working anymore. It's just like, we don't care. Shut up. Sort it out. Anyway, I think we're going to leave it here right now, because this is wow, this has gone on for a bit. So I'll shut up. So if you enjoyed this reading, please thummy like. I hope you genuinely helps out the channel, and go and like and check out the Santa Tracker and the relaxing music and all that kind of stuff. And thummy those and share those as well, please. Go on, please. Because like I said, I'm having a holiday. I'm going to take a break in January. Need to get those YouTube pennies in now. No, seriously though, it's I will be here January. It'll be fine. February, however, I'm just looking at my imaginary war. I don't know, but yeah, it's that kind of situation where you are the voice of the village, yeah, and it's just been amazing up to this point, and it's just been such a blessing up to this point, and it's just like, what else can we do? This is this up here. What do we value now? Where do we want to put our time? But anyway, until next time, where we do this crazy shenanigans all over again, take care. Look after yourself. Be well. And thank you for your company. I'll speak to you soon. See you later. Ta-ra.